Hello and welcome back to Yes Your Grace Snowfall. Now, I'm not entirely sure if we're going to be having a full series here just yet, but I was kind of intrigued about what was going to happen next, so this is the reason for this video. Anyway, if you'd like to check out the game, there is a link in the description. And otherwise, can we go to the dirty side roads? Let me actually have a look here. Ah, look at that. Alright, so we're actually going to be getting a possible amount of items and various other things here. Oh, okay, this is very, very cool. Okay, yes, I would like some gold, please. So let's explore this. Further down the road, the agents encountered a band of hooligans making a ruckus. This task could improve your reputation. Allocating more resources and reaching the bonus pins will result in a higher prosperity reward. Okay, so in other words, obviously as you can see right here, we got Stan. Unfortunately, he is indeed the only person that we can really do with this. And as you could tell, we are going to be successful, but we're not going to gain any kind of bonus, as in bonus. Big bonus. And I guess we'll just do it. Why not? I guess we'll just do it. And we'll just increase our prosperity by 10. Your agents didn't even break a sweat as they disbanded the thugs with ease. And we're getting some gold from that. Okay, so now we can go to the Sleazy Weasel. The question is, can we actually do that? The king's men found the Sleazy Weasel, a local tavern. Surprisingly, it had beautiful dark timber ceilings and hanging flowers. Not sleazy at all. No weasels to be seen either. The innkeeper did not seem very happy to have royal units come marching in. What do you want here? Agents asked to speak with the innkeeper about monsters and mythical beasts. Yep, gonna do that. The innkeeper glanced around, gave a cough and a sigh, and began mumbling under his nose. The last hunting trip of the year before winter set off for the forest not too long ago. They passed through here and told us they were headed up north with a mighty oak. If I were to guess, they knew something, and that's where your beast is at, but it might be a tricky situation getting there. He paused. Going over the high bridge will not be an easy feat right now, due to, situations with the roads. The innkeeper scowled pointedly at the royal agents. You can also take the long way around, through the open fields, but it will be costly, and only gods know what you might encounter. The folks at Stahu village could probably help you find a faster way. Alright, so the agents have now left. We gained some prosperity here. Agents left the inn, although rather reluctantly, and we got prosperity from that, which is very, very nice. Okay, so as you can see, we can now travel onward to Highbridge, or we can go to Stahu village. Okay, so this is obviously for the quest, the Lion Wrangler. We can decide on what we want to do. Do we want to go through... Yeah, I mean, this is obviously basically impossible. Yeah, okay, item, okay, yeah, let's go item, we want this. Agents entered a small village, no more than 5 families sharing 2 huts and a little barn. Everywhere they turned, they saw ruined fences and rotting barrels, and the stench of cow manure hung in the air. There was no sign of a lion, but the scattering of people still made a great commotion. "My husband is missing," a woman wailed again and again. The village elder who was comforting her turned to the royal agents. He told them he wanted to see the king at Grevno Castle regarding a beast and a missing person. Then he sent the agents on their way with a piece of bread. Crumbs, really. Alright, so we gained some influence, and we got some wine, we got some prosperity, very nice indeed, and now I only have 2 supplies, which actually does mean that I am unable to explore any further. As you can quite clearly tell, we don't have any possibility to do anything more. If I wanted to explore here, as you can see, it is not available. So, that means, let me actually go to the wall real fast, because what I want to actually find out is, I want to see whether, I can't purchase anything from this guy, can I? I just want to make sure that I'm not missing out on anything. Okay, now about the limestone. How much did you say you needed? Yeah, 3 tons. Okay, yeah, well, we've done that, obviously, in the previous episode, so we don't even need to worry about that. So, yeah, because it says that there's a shop there, but apparently there isn't. Or at the very least, there isn't one for me right now. Anyway, let's go to the next week. You'll need supplies to explore locations on the map. Press and hold Collect Supplies button to convert prosperity to supplies. Okay, so obviously now we have to do a little bit of balancing here. It's a bit of a balancing act because we need to make sure that we have enough money to pay our agents, but we also need to have enough supplies to be able to explore. So what we're going to do is we are going to collect taxes. I think I need 38 money, right? I need 38 money. So let me actually just do this a little bit. That's 59, 61. Okay, that's pretty good. Let me see how much I can get. It's going all out of there, isn't it? Yeah, let's get 12, and then we'll just turn the rest into taxes. There we go. All right, that sounds pretty good to me. Choose an outpost location by the end of week 3. That is what we have to do next. Because this is the end of week 2. We are going to be paying Stan, of course. We need to get his agent points back up. And we also need to pay Alina as well. There we go. That's 38. There we have it. Okay, fantastic. We still have 33 gold remaining, which is very, very nice. So let's continue onward. There we go. Our current resources, we have 12 exploration, which is actually pretty nice in my opinion, and we can move on. We also have some wine. The wine might come in handy actually. Grevno week 3. Okay, let's see what happens here. We need to choose the location for the outpost today, Your Grace. Very well, I'm on it. I wonder if Sadani made any progress on her task. Okay, so that's what we're going to do sometime soon. Let me just take a quick look here. It's been a couple of days since the king last saw what his daughter was up to. He looked for her around the castle, so that's what we're going to do in just a moment. Yeah, okay, fine. We'll deal with the parishioners first. Your Grace, sir, indeed, bad omens have fallen upon our village. First there was a terrible growling, like the very sky was tearing itself apart. Then our livestock started disappearing mysteriously. Everyone here grew hungry and sick. They say an evil beast makes its lair in the mighty oak, but 'tis haunted business indeed, and we want no part of it. Please, Your Grace, just leave this place. If you insist on investigating the mighty oak, well, we could show you the way, but we fear further curses from the beast. Perhaps if you could spare some food or medicine, even supplies, would be welcome. Alright, so, as you can see... This is a bit of a troublesome situation. I think we'll probably do this, and then we'll do wine. That's not enough. Ha. I thought that would be enough. We may have to do both of them then. Peasant from Stahu village. Okay, I guess we're gonna have to do that. That's pretty harsh. 40 prosperity though. Tell your men to, tell your men to head north of the village. They can find markings on the trees that will take them to the oak in no time. Yes, indeed. Okay, so, north of the village. Okay, north of the village once again. Okay. This is scandalous. Beasts are haunting our land, and for what? Your amusement? Haven't we been through enough? They warned us. Calm yourself and get to the point. What is it that you want? How can you even ask that? Are you not the one who let lions loose to terrorize the villages? Is it not by your order that these new toll stations have sprouted along our roadways? You think I set beasts free in the forests? Why would I do that? What toll stations? Do not play the fool. We have seen it with our own eyes. The swans were right. You drive your people to desperation on purpose so that you can swoop in to play the hero. I had nothing to do with this. Have you no faith in the word of your king? The bandit gang known as the Swans has been causing chaos in the area and spreading lies to Davern's people. They are the true source of your misfortune. I knew you would try to twist your way out of this. Blast your lies, blast your evil games. We will see who has the final say. It can be rather difficult to reason with the populace, Your Grace. Someone may be stirring up the people's discontent for their own benefit. I will keep my eye out and let you know what more I learn. Alright, so we actually ended up losing 20 happiness. That is a pretty significant amount. The reason being, if we lose all of our happiness, that is a game over. Just remember that, okay? She won't leave me alone. Ain't proper to go without a husband. Don't you want a man to look after you? Week after week, my mother sends a new lad to me door. Fellas turning up, eyes full of hope, thinking they got themselves a wife. I told her I ain't looking to marry. I got me wood cutting. That's my joy. And if I did marry, it wouldn't be to Danilo, Fadir, or Vasily. Wouldn't be to none of them, Your Grace. Do you understand? I'm sure your mother means well, but I can see how her methods may be unwelcome. Give me an agent of yours, anyone will do. I'll bring him back, of course. Just let me borrow one to parade around me mum. She'll see I've got someone, and the matchmaking will have to stop. Okay, you can rely on me. Okay, a pretend husband. Okay, this is actually hilarious. This is a potentially fruitful request. To gather additional rewards, try to position your agents on the gift effect. Positioning an item on the gift effect will not collect it. Alright, so if we place Stan there, that's not actually going to work. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to place Alina and then Stan. So there you go. He is going to be getting the gift. I can only hope that one of these people needs Alina and another one of these people needs Stan. And that's okay, right? Okay, we're getting some gold. We got some prosperity. Fine. I know what it's like to want peace and quiet. You should still talk to your mother. I'm sure she'll understand. Oh, praise Perun. My other plan was to send her a note saying I was dead. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alright, let's have a look at this next guy. Crimson red, petrol blue, sunflower yellow. Only a few more strokes to finish my masterpiece. You'll be happy to hear that I am, in fact, working on a painting of your precious daughters. The only thing that is missing are some ingredients for the red hair color. An assistant or perhaps some materials would greatly speed up the process. Okay, well, the question is... Sure. Some petitioners may try to swindle you for their benefit. You should try your best to spot disingenuous peasantry. Declining them can increase your happiness. Is that actually a... I think we probably... Yes. I'm going to assume that the tutorial is basically saying to me, you're about to get swindled. Are you sure you want to go through with this? And I'm going to decline him now, because I want to see if that is actually the case. There we go. Happiness increase. No, you won't get my help. My daughters don't have red hair. That's what I thought. I was thinking to myself, wait a minute. No one here has red hair, so it makes no sense. Take your immoral display and get out of here. Isn't it just a question of lighting? Fair, fair. I'll be gone in a heartbeat. And there he goes. All right. Very nice. Your Grace, it's awful. Our most special pig has fallen ill. He's not even eating. Don't pigs eat everything? This is no ordinary pig. Councilman Porcius is a special pig, one who occupies an important seat among our village elders. If we don't treat his illness, we won't be able to hold our vote. Please help. Okay, let's see if we can help you. Alright, okay. So we do have a bonus. Now, we could potentially try to get that. Let's see. Okay, so, there we go. Okay, special bonus here. That is wonderful. 35. Wow. That is significant. I hope this will be useful. Oh, thank you, Your Grace. Occasionally, individuals will offer their services to the king. You may accept their help and they will become your agent. New agents will be added to the agent panel in the summary screen. Okay, so now the problem with this is that you are then going to have to pay them money. And that is a problem in itself. Maybe. Let's see how much he wants. Let me present you with a gift, Your Grace. Oh, I see. It's a head. This is a gift whose head is on my floor. This fella is, well, he was one of the swans. Had just about enough of these people round my parts. Heard one of them in the tavern squawking about how they run this country. No more. Them swans really get on my nerves. So if you'd like help turning some white feathers red, I'm your man. That's exactly what I need right now. Your methods are extreme, but effective. You seem eager to get out in the field. I'm in no position to turn down the help. I can't turn down a hot meal at the end of the workday. Simple as that. Just one thing, I don't mingle with magic. Very well. Can someone please tidy up this mess? I'm not entirely sure who we have to tidy up this mess, but there you go. Much better. Alright, so yes, indeed. There we are. Okay, so that is wonderful. So we now have an additional little fellow that is going to help us out. And we also have a main quest here. I believe... Is Sadani actually there? Probably not, right? Okay, I'm not entirely sure why I need to speak to this guy. No, I don't. Huh. I'm gonna assume they're just giving me the, they're just telling me, yes, you better do this main quest, you better do it this week, otherwise everyone's going to die. Yeah, exactly. Okay, let's actually move over here. And, okay, I'm just gonna save real fast, just in case. Okay, let's go over to the bedroom. I'm not entirely sure where Sadani is, because I seem to not be able to find her for some reason. I'm going to assume that she's in here somewhere. Maybe? No, it doesn't appear as though that is the case. Very strange. Okay, where would she be? It's been a couple of days. He looked for her around the castle. What about the region map? Is she somewhere around here? I highly doubt it, to be honest. Okay, so it looks as though we are going to need to probably do the northern... I think the northern footbridge is probably going to be the way to go. But we could do the straw village. Let's actually just have a look. During last year's war, Atana left nothing but a field of despair. Rumors say the village is haunted, filled with old rags and bones. It might take some extra convincing for our men to stay at this location. Kavka's army might not be aware of these rumors, but surely even they won't think to try to look through the rubble. The location is closest to Grevno, meaning it will be the easiest to push the enemy towards the wall. Alright. Well, as you can quite clearly tell, we don't have any of these items. Or barely any. So I'm actually not entirely sure. It's best to return to this location. Okay, so let me see. Can I try actually... Okay, decrease threat. Item and prosperity. Hidden path. Okay. So, in other words, let's go to open fields over here. Endless fields of waving grain seem to stretch out in every direction. Eventually, the agents found a path toward a nearby village. The agent's trained eyes noticed something in the mud. Big animal tracks leading toward the pastures. Okay. Did we got hearty stew. And I have 100 prosperity. Okay. It looks to me like, it's actually, I think it's it feels impossible, actually. It feels impossible to have anything selected, actually. Like, it feels impossible to get, the items that you need. Is that just me? Gonna explore here. The open pasture was muddy and desolate, with just a few skinny sheep nibbling at what remained of the grass. Eerie howls in the distance unsettled the agents, but they tracked the unusual paw prints through the field. At the edge of the tree line, a furry, ravenous shape lay still. A trap, intended to protect the sheep from foxes and wolves, had sunk its rusty teeth into the lion's leg. It must have come to the pasture in search of prey. Once caught in the wolf trap, the beast had no chance of survival. This is very far from the forests where Yanka was robbed by the swans. Okay, so there we go. We gained an item. We got metal. We got a lot of metal, actually. And our kingdom has leveled to 2. Very nice. Okay, I like that. Okay, so let me actually just have a look-see here. Because if we go here... it's been a ghost town. Yes, yes, yes. It would be the perfect spot. Okay, so if I place this here, then that doesn't work. Oh, okay, I see. So wait a second. So the hearty stew actually does work. So if we want to do this, yeah, you can see here. Okay, right. So what we're going to do is we're probably going to do the bridge. I think we're probably going to do the bridge because this is the medium outpost. And I think that's pretty good, right? So we'll do that. There we go. Solid, well-balanced location. And you can see here that we could do this with 1 item. And I think that seems pretty good. At least from my perspective. So let's do it. There we go. Nice. We get some pretty good influence from that as well. Armed with the right resources, our men began putting together a campsite where they will wait to ambush Kafka's men. Best to report back to the advisor. Okay, so now we can go back to the advisor. The question is, where is Sadani? There's the mighty oak as well. I can't reach that just yet because we need 5 exploration to be able to go through Highbridge, or we could go through the murky townlet. But I don't really want to do that yet because it provides us with prosperity, and I have maxed out prosperity at the moment, and as far as I'm aware, it does not count. So I do have to be a little bit careful with that. Okay, so, here we go. We might be able to go and speak to Sadani now. I think she is actually here. Possibly. Yes, she might have appeared here now. Potentially. Oh, there's the shop. Am I an idiot? I think I am an idiot, actually. Yeah. Anyway, a lion was found in an open field. It is not good news, I'm afraid. We found a lion wrangled in a wolf trap. Your Grace, please tell me he just has a broken leg. I can see by your face we were too late to help this poor beast. A magnificent animal lost its life, and I lost a paycheck. It is a cold world indeed. Well, what have I got in such a world if not the strength of my word? I want to give you something for helping me. So how about this painting? Such a serene landscape. Doesn't it make you feel a bit better? Okay, painting of landscape. Okay, that's interesting. What is for sale? Okay, let's have a look. Medicine, sturdy boots, limestone. 3 tons of limestone. Wait a minute. How much does she actually have? Ah. Yes. Yes. Very nice. Yes, I will buy this. I will buy all of this, actually. I think we will do that. There we go. Alright, fantastic. I am so pleased we found the vendor, because I was so incredibly dumb, apparently. That I was like, oh no, there's nothing else here. There's just the builder. Yes, but I actually forgot that I could do this. Who is this? King Eric, how's it going? Rather informal way to greet your king, don't you think? Sorry, your grace. I'm more the sort of person who talks with my hands, understand? Okay, what are you getting at? Why is my face warm? Now, your grace, don't get excited. Unfortunately, I'm very busy right now. I'm Vesa, professional stone crusher at your grace's service. Thank you for your work. You break stone by hand. With tools, silly, but I bet there's no nut in the world I couldn't crack. If you're a gambling man, maybe we'll put it to the test someday. I think I better get back to my duties. That will be all, Vesa. Is that flirting? Are they flirting? You better not be. You better not be, sir. That is not a good idea. Alright, so, yeah, we can actually speak to that guy now, by the way. We can speak to Mr. Builder Man. Because we have the limestone. The limestone is waiting in the outskirts for you. Just tell your crew to move it. Perfect. We'll get the wall up by next week. Alright, so there we go. We did that. That is fantastic. And now we can make our way. This is the wrong place. There we go. Okay, we can make our way over to the throne room. I'm actually kind of a bit weirded out that I can't find Sidani anywhere. So I'm not sure what's going on with that. Anyway, let's speak to the advisor. Can you remind me who's in the dungeon again? Who are our current guests in the dungeon? Here's the list. Who would you like to speak to? Okay, so wait a minute. We have the thief, the dealer, the priest of Atana, the spy, and King Evo. That is hilarious. Okay, so we have all of these guys. Okay, we have all of these people. It must have been from my previous save. I must just literally have all these people in the prison for some reason. Anyway, the outpost location is ready. I've prepared the location to await Kavka's army. We'll be setting up our outpost at the northern footbridge by the river. It offers a good balance of strengths and weaknesses. Not bad. I will send for Lord Jacob immediately. The wall is in progress, but it looks like we can easily get it done in time for his arrival. Well, I mean, yeah, we should be. I didn't really have any spare cash beforehand, so technically I feel like this is the best course of action. Do we have anything else to do at the wall? Are there any other people that I need to speak to? I don't think so, right? Let me just have a quick look. I want to make sure that we're not missing out on Sidani potentially. Let me actually... Yeah, lions are causing me a lot of trouble. The local villagers are up in arms. They think I set the beast loose on them. Your Grace, it's not my fault any more than it is yours. It's them swans. They have no idea how valuable these creatures are, careless bandits. If not for them, I'd be counting my gold from a happy Lord Marcel, and you wouldn't even know I exist. Now I'm forced to share a cut of my profits with you in exchange for help. Hardly the life I dreamed of as a girl. The situation is what it is, I suppose. We must both try our best to find them as soon as possible. Alright. Okay, so we got a new entry, actually, as a result of speaking. So, there we go. Let's talk later. And, yeah, I'm actually, as I say, I'm weirded out because I cannot find... oh, wait. There is a quest in the council room. There is something in the council room, so that is where we're going to go. Strange. Sidani is normally in here. Where did she run off to this time? Well, that's the question. I'm going to assume... Can I walk along here? No, that literally... wait. Okay, we're going to look for her. We're going to look for her now. Okay, so it's nice that it actually did allow us to look for her now. Oh, there she is. Yes, father. Here you are. What are you doing here? Where is your mother? The queen asked us to watch the babies. I think she went to have a bath. She's strictly instructed, no touching, no making noises, just watching the baby sleep, no touching. Okay, I understand. And then we can speak to this guy. I have great news for you, Taimo. Your father will be back soon. We just sent for him. Oh, understood, Your Grace. Thank you, Your Grace. Aren't you happy to hear this? Very happy, but I'm concentrating. Mum instructed me to watch the prince while she takes a bath. Mum? Or... Yes, indeed. I mean, the Queen. She asked me to help guard the babies and to be quiet. Understood, Taimo. You're doing a great job. Okay, so we are Gonna have a cutscene. Okay, what's going on here? Kids, stay here. Are we being attacked already? Your Grace, the wall. Oh no. Are you serious? Is it because I did the outpost at the same time? I hope not. Oh dear. Never mind. Apparently, we're not being attacked, right? What happened here? Magic. What else could it be? A bad spell for certain. Guards, clear out the rocks, search the rubble, help the wounded. Lord Jacob is on his way. We'll be defenseless. I want a full report on the casualties, equipment, damage, delays. Are we dead? Are we literally dying? Are we literally dying right now? Is King Eric literally dead? The collapse of the castle wall leaves Grevno vulnerable. The threat to your kingdom increases. Lord Jacob is on his way, with Baron Kavka close behind. If the wall is not repaired in time, disaster is certain. The threat is rising +20. Various expected or unexpected events will increase the threat level. If the threat reaches maximum, you will lose your kingdom. Reduce the threat by completing quests and exploring the map. Okay, there's the threat meter down at the bottom there. Keeping a population happy is important. Whenever the happiness level drops too low, you may increase it by sharing your prosperity with the populace. Press and hold the Increase Happiness button to convert prosperity to happiness. Try to keep your happiness from falling below 0. Okay, so we currently have 30 happiness. We need more exploration. So we are going to get 12 of this. We need to obviously collect taxes. We need a load of taxes, right? This is a problem because I need... Oh dear. I don't know how much money the other guy needs, but I'm going to assume because he has not taken any actions that I don't think I need to pay him this week, technically. So I'm going to leave us at 50 there, and then I'm just going to increase our happiness. And there we go. Whenever you need an extra boost, you may demand more gold and supplies from your population. You're a king, after all. Be careful. Demanding additional resources will cause a drop in happiness. Okay, so we can demand things. Do we want to demand anything? Well, I am going to have to spend 38 on Stan and Alina, but I think that should be fine. You have a new agent. You can only enlist 2 agents at once. Unlist someone in order to enlist your new hire. What? Really? Okay. Unlist? I actually don't know. I thought Stan is good, though, isn't he? He's got... okay. So... Oh, okay, yeah, this is a bit of a problem. If he is... Okay, yeah, this is a bit of a problem because he is not going to do well with Alina. She is not good with him. So the question is, Stan is very good when it comes to combat, whereas Alina, obviously, is very good when it comes to illness. The question is, do we want to enlist this guy at all? I mean, he's good with labor and good versus animals. Okay, I guess I'll enlist Stan then. And I do have to pay this guy, apparently, so we are going to be paying Alina, and we'll pay him, and then we'll continue onward. I personally don't... I don't know whether I really like this guy that much. He doesn't seem to really provide us that much of a benefit, but okay, well, we'll see. Here you can pass various laws of Davern. Your kingdom level will determine how many laws you will be able to pass. Every kingdom level will allow you to pass law. So in other words, we have 1 right here. So we have a trial by combat here, which provides us with +1 happiness per week, and increases the difficulty of illness quests slightly. And then we have the Night Watch. Villagers must serve as part-time levies to defend the village from raiders, and this decreases the difficulty of combat quests. And -1 exploration or supplies per week. Huh. I like the happiness one, so we're going to be taking that one. There we go. Fantastic. Okay, so we've paid everyone. Everyone's fine. Let's continue onward. The wall is now much more damaged than it was beforehand, so I'm not sure how that... fix the wall by the end of week 7. That's our next objective. Here's my report on the wall collapse, Your Grace. Oh, my love, my dear sweet honey, your beauty is blinding as the sun in the sky. Oh no, that's the wrong page. Got it. 2 soldiers have a concussion, the chef has broken his arm, the master builder is dead, and at least 10 men have minor injuries. Wait, what was that? The master builder died? Then who is supervising the construction now? Not to worry, Your Grace, we've already found a qualified replacement. He's waiting at the site. That's a relief to hear. We have no time to waste. He showed all the right qualifications, Your Grace. Given our urgent situation, I agree we can hardly afford to linger on decisions. Hopefully the recovery will be quick. And here come the people of Davern. You can deal with them first or check the building site. Your pigeon brought a letter. Click on the pigeon to read the message. Okay, let's read it. This is from Jacob. Oh no. Eric, I have received your signal. We are on our way to you, with Kafka's army not far behind. Let us crush them against your walls. We should reach Grevno within the next 4 weeks. See you soon, my friend. Okay, within the next 4 weeks. In other words, week 7. Yes. Okay, this is bad. With the wall in this condition, we can't possibly face Kafka's army. It won't be easy to reach Jacob while he's on the move. And we'd be unable to stop Kafka's men right now as it is. I have to get that wall fixed in time. As the wall has crumbled down and with Jacob on his way back to Grevno, the threat will increase every week. If threat reaches maximum, the game will be over. And there is our threat at the moment. We have 20 out of 100. And that is going to be it for this episode. I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.